Everybody.
Welcome back. Montage over on my video.
But you had a montage?
I did.
Oh, for you getting your elytras?
Yeah, my 4 elytras that I got.
You know, I found the perfect defense for phantoms.
Bamboo.
Yeah, apparently.
So go beavers. Shriam
That's
Wowzer.
all. I think those are all old signs. I don't know if there's even a new sign for this garbage. If
Oh
you guys
god,
watched the
I
last
missed
two
this one
videos, I
too.
spent the last two videos cleaning up bamboo. It's all back.
Yeah. Um,
But it's way worse now.
so a few things to talk about then. For one, just to show people, I got 4 elytras. These are ones I'm giving back. This one is for Guude. It's almost dead.
You don't have a shirt on, Jeff. You're just a hairy-chested
Oh,
man.
dude, I'm still in my my UHC garb.
Wait, you were naked for UHC?
Yeah, you didn't see, and everybody was like, "You know, you have your sleeves on," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's the point." Like nobody understood. They didn't get it. They don't get my.
I don't get it.
Sense. It was because it was random, and nobody would stop pointing it out, and that's why I left it on. I left it that way.
I see.
It's not
I think so. You need mending. I think there's a mending guy over here if we can even get to him.
Yeah, I need mending. I do have 3 more elytras in case something happens in my ender chest. I went and just found I looked at the map. I found a place where there was like 3 or 4 fortresses in a row that people had already claimed because people had put signs in them, which is nice because there's a toggle on the map to see the signs.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw the signs in a row going east and west, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep going farther down that path. And I just flew for like 10,000, 15,000 blocks and hit every thing on the path and until I got 4 elytras. So for one, I can give back to the person who donated to me if they would want it back, but I also have spares.
I think I just found a chest that's my daughter's where she traded with the villager over here. I think,
Yeah, I went
but it's full of mending books. So I'm gonna just grab those out of there.
Is there any unbreaking books by chance?
There's not.
I'll need to get
You just walked past me. I don't know if you could see me with all the
it.
bamboo. It's like those corn mazes almost.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. Like, I've walked past you, but where are we going?
Well, I was going to the villager, but we don't need to anymore because I got you books.
Okay.
They're in my pocket. So I guess I can just give you these. I don't know if there's an anvil anywhere. But there's those.
Oh, nice.
So
I can go put mending on a bunch of those things. I only have one level though. I didn't do much killing when I was flying out there. I just did a lot of flying.
I have levels. If we can find an anvil, I think there's one over here.
I got the other ones.
God, I hate it.
Chest for now. Oh yeah, there. No.
Yeah,
I am so mixed up to where we're even at.
Like, we're in the base.
Yeah. No, I see it now. I thought we were on the other side of the portal for some reason. Like the bamboo has just tripped me out.
I'm gonna name this one Jeff's Elytra.
So
Jeff's wings. Wings sounds cooler.
Jeff's wings. Hey, look, a chest of bamboo.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. I guess I'll have to just get.
I might have an unbreaking book. Let's see. Protection, feather falling. There's a mending book. Sharpness.
Does Fedric have a bookshop on this server?
No.
Do the patrons have a bookshop on the server?
They do. Yeah, I don't see mending anywhere. Or
unbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could probably do something off camera of just enchanting books and stuff. I just need to make sure I watch it and that it doesn't break.
It doesn't despawn when it breaks, right? It just breaks.
Oh yeah, it just breaks. It just breaks. Doesn't even make a sound. I watched that video clip back, and yeah, it's what happened. Is it broke, and it doesn't make no sound. Nope, no sound at all. It was just you and I talking, and I just started going down, and yeah, I was kind of surprised. I thought I would have heard a, like armor or whatever.
Yeah.
I had nothing.
Okay. What I'm going to do is run to the end of this line, and as soon as we're outside of the MindCrack zone, go through the first portal we see, and just see where we're at in the world. I basically want to get into the patron part of the world. So for people that... Go ahead.
I was going to say, explain what we're doing, because I'm still a little unclear.
Okay, so people don't know what's going on. What's going on? I thought there was a portal right here, actually. Maybe we should just build a portal right here.
Oh, wait, this is where that chest was. That was from the person who gave me the Elytra.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Well, you got your Elytra. Now
Yeah.
let's
Well,
go.
I was gonna put an Elytra back in it for you.
I see. I see. I was hoping there would be.
But see, here's my other 3 Elytras, people, and I just put those mending books in here, and I should probably trade out to this better armor that I got.
I think I'm gonna go get some obsidian and just build a portal right there, like as soon as we cross the line. So we don't know what's going on. I mean, we've kind of explained it throughout time, but like, several videos ago, we saw that there was a bunch of bamboo in the witch farm area, and we were confused, rightfully so, because that area was done. I'd made it how I wanted it to be, and we were done. And then some fool came along and put bamboo down, foolishly, as a fool.
That foolish fool.
Yeah, the foolish fool. So anyways,
remember, if you just put your, did I hear you take off with your fireworks?
No, that was someone else.
Oh, okay. Let's say, remember, it's almost dead.
Yeah, no, I'm just not gonna use it. That's basically my plan here. I'm hoping I already have some obsidian. I don't have to mine some, but I bet I don't.
Go through the Minecraft private jet?
No, I just went back to the house real quick to see if I had some obsidian. Oh. I'm just gonna make a portal.
Right there. I did hear you say that, and then I was kind of like not paying attention, because
as you do. So yeah, so the foolish fool placed the bamboo foolishly.
Foolish fool.
And full of foolishness, right? And got called out on his foolishness, and decided to retaliate further by, I don't know, maybe the bamboo talks to him. I don't know. He might be crazy for all I know. I don't know. But he decided that the bamboo, we need to listen. I don't know if it's we or me. One of us needs to listen to the bamboo. And
said sorry.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think we did, actually. At least I didn't. But
then the bamboo said sorry.
Well, yeah, right, exactly. That's how I read it. It said apologize, like it was sorry. And it should be sorry. Sorry ass bamboo. Wait, I got more. Oh, I do have an Unbreaking 3. Oh wait, but it's Unbreaking 3 Fortune 1 Flame. That's a weird set of enchants.
Yeah, we can probably get something from Patronville.
Yeah. Do you have any diamonds? I think that's what normally things cost, is diamonds.
Yeah, I just want to find the shop and how much it costs, and then we'll know.
Okay. Well, I just need a piece of iron. That's all I'm looking for, so I can make a flint and steel. I found the obsidian. I can't find iron, of all things. I'd go over there and get some from the iron place, but it'd take me 20 minutes to walk over there with all this damn bamboo. Okay, I found some iron ore. Let me cook this really quick.
That would be just like saying in a couple seasons ago, man, I just can't find any wheat.
Right. So yeah, the bamboo apologized, but apparently that wasn't enough. And then Doll, Mr. Bamboo Boy, filled our boat. Really, his boat. He designed it with bamboo. It's almost like, why are you hitting yourself? Stop punching yourself, sort of thing, right? But he filled the boat with bamboo. Then that wasn't enough. It became, for every bamboo I break, they're like Hydra heads or something, like 8 more sprout up, which has happened over here because every single piece of bamboo I broke, they then took. I need to burn it. I need to get rid of the bamboo. We need to feed it to pandas as it's destroyed so that it cannot be pulled from the chests and then replanted. Because this is what happened during the marathon. Bamboo Boy and his bamboo bros came over here and took all the bamboo out of my chests and placed them down again. So now we have even more bamboo in the area. I mean, I was just, putting it somewhere. I guess I should just throw it on the ground, or like not have my inventory empty or whatever. And maybe that was the solution. I don't know. Listen, this is not my fault. I take no responsibility. So yeah, they did that on the marathon. And so what I mentioned last episode, I think that we recorded, is that we should start a panda army, because what destroys bamboo? Pandas eat it, right? This portal's probably gonna link with someone else, honestly. It's gotta be close to somebody. Let's see what I get here. Nope, I end up in the middle of a cave.
Wow, Man, I'm trying to read these patrons' map. It's got the book
I'll come help you.
but I just don't know which direction I'm looking at from this map is the problem.
Okay, that linked back out. Yeah, no, the maps are kind of pointless because of that fact that you don't, there's no orientation, right?
Yeah, there's zero orientation to it. I think it's this way, but
like they almost should put something on the map, like an N, an E, and whatever, so that it's literally like, and put it on the ground so that it's on the map, that sort of thing. So yeah, the recap is then then we said we need a panda army, and so the thought is to get the server involved, get the patrons involved, and they're gonna have to pick a side. We're at war. Pick a side.
Oh man, we started the war.
Yes, the war has begun
because we didn't start it.
Well, no, we didn't start the war. We're being forced to fight the war. We're forced to defend ourselves and our territory. Really, it's being encroached upon by bamboo. And what's cuter than a panda, right? So,
Especially
yeah,
a kung fu panda.
I mean, if the pandas know kung fu, that's even better for us. I think that these books.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the books tell you where things are at, Jeff.
The books tell you where things are at. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are.
In front of every one of these.
They do
things. There's a book that has a list of where everything's actually at by coordinates.
Was just for like looks. I don't even pay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know that either until right now. Because I've also complained about the map because there's just so much stuff here. It's hard to know what's what. So on the MindCrack Discord,
tell me where things are at.
Yeah, it's got the coordinates at the top.
Maybe we're looking at all the books are different.
Okay. Well, the one I looked at had, but now I looked at that one and it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That one definitely does not have what you say. Oh, this one.
So this is the only thing. Ping's peculiar products.
Oh yeah, that one has goes. Just that one.
I guess, yeah.
Coordinates. Okay.
I just assumed they all did. I guess it does tell you where they're at, like bottom, middle, top, middle.
But that still doesn't help as much. It might tell me what things cost though, because.
Yeah, maybe.
B-Fells. Let's see. As you know, I need to go the opposite direction of Free Wool to get to the Book Nook, which is where I'm sure.
So Free Wool is behind us, so this way would be the Book Nook.
So yeah, somewhere that was the
book. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here.
Oh, that was so hard to find.
So hard. So yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but the point is, if you join the MindCrack Discord and you're also on Patreon. Oh no.
Yep, the line that would have Unbreaking in it only has Silk Touch is all that's left, so that doesn't even help. It shouldn't be hard to get a couple Unbreaking 1 books and keep doing some combining. I probably should set up a fishing thing.
I mean, the villager trade is definitely the way to go about it, but Akir? I wonder if Akir still plays. So here's how it works. If you're a patron, patreon.com/mindcrack, and you're a member on the server, patron member, and you join the MindCrack Discord, which is discord.gg/mindcrack, there's two factions. There's the bamboo faction and the panda faction. We haven't done anything yet. Well, the bamboo faction has prematurely striked us, but now we need to build the panda faction so that we can defend ourselves. So the plan is to find a base somewhere here in the patron part of the server where everyone can build and set up a base for the home operations for the panda faction. So if you do want to join either faction, you play on the server. If you join the Discord,
can you keep doing this speech, but from up here on a hill, and I'm like down here, like there we go. Hold on, I gotta remove my shield so I can see you in full view. There, F1.
So if you want to join one of the two factions and fight in the war, pandas are cute, bamboo's hideous. It's an atrocity. You can join us. Join the Patreon. Join the Discord. Say something in the MindCrack server chat, and we'll give you a role. Choose either bamboo if you're wrong or panda if you're right. Those are your options. And then you'll give you a role. You'll have access to each faction has its own chat on the server. You can only look at it if you're in that faction. And we're at war, folks.
Come on, panda faction.
So we need to go pick out where we're going to go. I built a portal.
When they pick out, like, what if they want to change factions, or is that not allowed?
That is allowed. And some people also had a question like, can I join both? And the answer is
No.
you cannot join both in the Discord. You can take that how you like.
Interesting. So there could be spies among us.
Could be. So be wary. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how we combat the bamboo boys, bamboo bros. Maybe that's the best way to call them, bamboo bros. But I think the first thing is to set up a base of operations so that we can organize this. I do want to start live streaming our recording night so that those that are in the Panda faction can kind of listen along to what we're doing, and we can kind of work out details on what we're building, what we need to do, how we need to establish ourselves in order to deal with the oppression of the bamboo.
I'm in. And I guess the question for all those out there wondering is there's probably the other faction, and I don't mean the bamboo faction, but I mean there's probably the lottery faction waiting to spend their millions on our lottery.
Yeah, we do need to get into doing lottery stuff. We gotta go over and clip the dang bamboo. Got all that bamboo over there.
That's true. Do we even know if it still works?
I don't. And it's such a nightmare in there. When I was in there trying to break stuff, I was like, pretty sure I messed it up.
Oh my god, do you know if you get all the way to this right block, it's the Minecraft build zone?
Yeah.
This block is in this.
Yeah. All right. I just built this portal and I went in it and it took me to a cave. So
that is our base of operation. Panda cave.
Well, you can't put bamboo in here, I guess. So that's one thing, right?
That is true, but we do need to get a place where we have access to Panda.
Yeah. So we don't want to be in this cave. Where did we end up wise? 35. Why did it put it in the damn cave? This is crazy. So how you been?
Bow. I don't even have a bow anymore.
I'm gonna just dig up and let's see where the fuck we're at.
Good. I'm sad I didn't get to participate in the marathon as much as.
I mean, I'm glad you got to join what you could. I know that you're full on busy right now with.
Yeah.
Oh, look, why is this water that color? This water is crazy color, Jeff.
It's a jungle. I'm just saying that. I have no idea. I'm just hoping. There's got to be the deep ocean or something, right?
I don't know. It's very blue.
Yeah, it's hard being.
Oh yeah, this is just a damn ocean. Just swim up.
Yeah. It's hard being so busy with everything, and then can you get up without dying?
Yeah. That's not just fine.
But then it's just very difficult. It's so funny because when I work it out, and I think it's about planning. When you plan to not be here for a handful of days, it's easier, because the family plans for it and everything. But just being
it's a really interesting concept to me. I'm not knocking it, but it's interesting to me that your family is less accepting of
having random segments here and there.
Yeah.
And it was literally I would get done with the segment. I did the sliced judging, and the rest of the family is basically like, okay, now since you have something else you have to do, and in 3 hours, you go take the kids, leave the house, don't come back until your segment's about to start.
Wow.
It wasn't exactly like that, but it was very much, it was interesting, and I get it. It's very hard. It's just so much easier to plan just when you're not here, because then the kids are asking. Jack kept running in the room, clearly,
Yeah,
having a good time with it. And during Sliced, I think it worked out fine.
It was fine.
It was more difficult during UHC because I kind of happened to talk to the team with the headset on and things like that, and do stuff. And he wants to play with the computer. And we're back in the Minecraft build zone. So
yeah, I was waiting for you to finish your story because I had a realization. I know where we're at, and I'm worried about what I see because there's just bamboo everywhere, and I'm worried because this is my daughter's second base, and I'm worried that how whenever you're a parent and you find out your kid does drugs, this is kind of like that moment I'm having right now. My daughter is experimenting with bamboo.
Oh.
We have to have a stern talking with her tomorrow.
Wait.
What is that? Oh, okay.
See,
all right.
You got to give him the benefit of the doubt for a minute.
You're right. I jumped to the conclusion. I found what looked like a joint, but it was just a toothpick. All right. Okay, this is okay. We're okay.
Well, it might have been the joint that she took away from her friend, trying to convince her not to go the way of, the drugs. It's one of those things.
Yep. Beware polar bear clubs. Okay, all right. Let's not go in there. Apparently, there's a beware sign. Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work though, because you're right. We're in the Minecraft zone, and I guess let's go hop on a boat or something and see where we can end up. If we go further into the patron zone here. God, I was so afraid there for a moment with all that bamboo and thought I'd lost her.
You got to keep an eye on it, though. You know, you can't just let it
Yeah,
go.
right.
You gotta be watching.
Be vigilant. Do you have a workbench?
No, and I only have 5 pieces of wood total, so I can literally.
I thought I also had only 5, but I have some dark oak, so it's gonna work out.
Because I can make a boat, and that's about it.
There you go.
All right.
I guess let's just go.
I guess I'll take this just in case.
Oh yeah, that's probably smart. We'll go this way. Let's see what we end up with.
What was your favorite part of this socially distant marathon?
My favorite part was the fact that it all ran absolutely 100,000% perfect and there wasn't any snags. You probably think I'm being sarcastic when I say that, and it's the absolute truth. Like, it's a miracle. But somehow or another, everything came together and just worked. Everyone showed up for every segment. We raised almost as much as we always do, in line with what we do. You know, not more than last year, but not significantly less. It seemed like everyone had a good time, even though it was remote. You know, we didn't get to do some of the segments we want to, like Battleship Twister and stuff, but we still got to do a ton of stuff. And the views were great. Everyone seemed to have a good time. It was just fantastic. Like, I just can't believe how well it all worked, to be honest.
I'm kind of sad that you shifted the hours to more reasonable hours for Eastern time zone people, because usually it like ends a lot later. And
well, we did that last year, and I didn't even think about it this year. So we did it last year, if you remember.
Oh, we did.
Because
we did, but you still made it so UHC was it ended a solid hour before football kickoff. So I couldn't do my normal UHC 2 for me has always just been watch football and be an idiot.
we should grab the boats. Over the hill, it's just the ocean again.
Yeah, the time were actually way better for East Coast people. I know a lot of the West Coasters were complaining. I have no idea how the people from Europe felt. They didn't seem to.
The Europeans loved it. Like, every European was like, "This is the best schedule ever." I guess they forgot we did it last year. What's funny is we did it last year because every year we finish the marathon, we try to get all the stuff wrapped up, packed up, and everything.
And
by the time we do that,
before we all leave, and
and like it's a Sunday night, like restaurants are closed and stuff by the time we're all packed up. So we actually changed everything so that we could like chill after the marathon. And I didn't even think about it this year, or I would have shifted it because like there wasn't a need to do that. But I was just like, well, these were the hours we did last year, so this is what we're doing. And then I realized like the day before, like, we didn't have to do it that way this year. We could have moved it around.
Yeah, when we were in person, though, it worked out way better to have it shifted.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, the marathon. My favorite segment. Gosh.
How'd you like Slice? Like, what was your thought on how Slice went? Yeah, I was kind of on it too, because it was so hard from just a perspective of I'm judging the thing I see.
Yeah, I mean I watched it back afterwards, and you guys suck as judges.
Wait, what?
Not really, but like
you're just mad I didn't love everything about every one of your dishes.
No. I mean, I actually was pretty calculated this year on what I bid and didn't bid on, to try to min max and like seal the win just from that aspect. I think I did pretty good.
Well, you also got a lot of money given to you in the second.
Exactly. That's why I was just going crazy with it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. One thing I always hate with Slice is whenever the money goes unused too. So I didn't want to, not go crazy to some degree. I wanted to spend that money that people have put into the segment, because otherwise it just dies there, innit?
But I want to know why we sucked as judges. What was
no, the reason why I was going to say that is because there was supposed to be 5 points that were awarded to if the people got the dish correct. And a lot of times it felt like that just kind of went out the board. Well, it looked good. He didn't get it right, but it looked good. And so, like, yes, there is a point on your tally sheet for that, for it looking good. But there's also 5 points for hitting the nail on the head. And it felt like that kind of just got forgot. I know it's the first time we ever did it this way, and it wasn't a big deal because I still won.
But nobody can say that Arcus's dish wasn't a parfait. Like, I don't know why everybody kept saying that's not a parfait. And
It's not a parfait.
Oh,
It's not a parfait.
You
It is
even
a
called it a
buffet.
parfait.
No, he didn't.
You did.
No, I called it a buffet.
Oh, I thought you said parfait.
No, he made a breakfast buffet. He basically made the continental breakfast thing where you go in. You could make a parfait with those items, or you could make just a fruit bowl. You know, like he didn't make a parfait.
Granola. Are you saying because it wasn't layered? It wasn't
correct. That is literally the definition of a parfait: a layered dish with granola, yogurt, and fruit. He did not layer a dish with granola, yogurt, and fruit. He gave you a serving platter.
I mean, I know they talk about parfaits being layered in Shrek and all. I'm gonna have to look up if that's really in the definition or not.
I don't know. I thought they talked about onions.
They talk about onions, well, and that's why Donkey's like, "Why don't you be a parfait?" Nobody says I don't like no parfait.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Yeah, he specifically brings that part up, and I think it's funny, and that's why I assumed everybody was saying that they were arguing about parfaits and layers was because of that.
No, that's just like that's what a parfait is. So yeah, I mean that you're like giving my example of why it was frustrating because you guys like this goes back to nothing against you guys, but this goes back to my problem with Sliced every year. I want people on there that are foodies. Like I know that you enjoy food, but like there are people in our group that are fucking food nerds that are almost annoying about it. And I think they would make the best judges. It might be fun to have one judge that's not necessarily in that wheelhouse.
Well, that's kind of how Iron Chef used to roll. You usually have two like big food people and then a comedian.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. That would make a good balance, I think. But the way it is right now, whenever you got Seth up there, it goes, I eat peanut butter for a living. Okay, sorry, Seth, I didn't serve you a spoonful of peanut butter.
I want to know who our foodies are, though. Sevidus, I would bet.
No? He's gluten free and stuff. Like he is up there.
Gluten free?
Yeah, Sevidus. Yeah.
I don't think I had any idea that.
Yeah, no, he's got really bad celiac disease. If he eats any gluten, it like bedrids him for a couple of days with these migraines.
I didn't even know that. I just you got a little baby after you.
I sure do.
Oh, I tried to hit him with a block instead of.
Well, that didn't feel good. So every time I see an area that looks kind of cool, there's a house in it. So yeah, I should look to the map before I thought this was gonna be easy, man. I thought we were gonna just pick a spot, but this is not working out the way I want it to. That little motherfucker gave me hunger.
But who's our foodies though?
Me.
Okay, but you're a chef though.
No, that's the thing. I don't want to be a chef anymore. I've been saying this since the last 2 years.
I thought you were talking about other people besides.
No, that's the thing. Like, I want Slice to change. I want there to be cool contestants, maybe from outside of our group that do like cooking type things. That would like come to our marathon for that aspect of it and participate in other stuff too. But come in for doing Sliced.
So weird to me that creepers don't.
Yeah, it is weird.
Hurt the area.
Well, this area is untaken. But I don't know if there's anything that's makes it stand out or anything.
Oh God, I got like trapped in there. Wow.
So what do pandas like? I mean, they like to eat bamboo, right? So we know that. What else do we want in their habitat? What's a typical panda habitat look like? Like what are we looking for here?
I lost you. I have a feeling
I stopped moving.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah, I stopped going. I was kind of looking at this ponded area here, wondering if we found
a crazy cave underneath this. There's an opening to it right there. You can see.
Oh. How do you know it's crazy?
Well,
wait, there's no.
I glanced at it before I had to take off to the water because a bunch of creepers came out.
Oh, over here.
Like, never mind. It wasn't that it was crazy. It was that it hadn't rendered in apparently. I think I was looking through the world. I thought it was like a really.
Did you put this torch?
No.
What the hell, man? You can't go anywhere on the server.
Yeah, no, it was just a render error, so it's not.
Yeah, I saw it too when I walked up. It looked like it was like black all under here.
Yeah, that's I was like, oh, yeah, I can see it again from right here. I was like, man, that cave looks cool. Like to go down.
I wonder if there is. No, I don't think there's actually any cave down there. That just we're seeing stars.
Yeah,
that's a weird thing.
Weird.
But yeah, no, I enjoy doing Sliced. It obviously was never going to be as good as when you're tasting the food and stuff like that. I don't think Drew did what we wanted him to do either. Because here's what we told Drew. We said, all right, listen, pick a dish for each round, add an extra ingredient that we're not using.
You mean
Give us a, huh?
You mean 5?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be one dish around. The fact he added a couple dishes for the appetizer, I guess that's fine. But you know, it's supposed to be a dish per round. What if anyone lives right here? I'm seeing saplings planted, and so I'm wondering. Oh, yeah, there's like a sapling on the ground over here. I think someone lives around here.
Well, not the saplings on the ground.
Well, but I mean, there's also ones planted, but like, did they chop trees? And I don't know. I'm gonna peek around. I mean, that doesn't necessarily have to be the area, anyways. I feel like we need to find somewhere, and it's hard to. And I don't want it to be extreme hills because I always build in extreme hills. What'd you say?
We should find a jungle where we can get our pandas, right?
Do they come from jungles? I thought they come from bamboo forests.
Or bamboo forest, yeah. I mean, but that's like.
I mean, I thought we could bring the pandas in, but I mean, I guess we could do that. If we're gonna do that, we probably should look at the map and like just plot out an area and then just go to it.
Did you already have a bunch of pandas?
No. But some of the members of the panda army that have already joined have said that they do. So I think we're going to be okay in that aspect. We can bring pandas in. I think there's a desert on the other side over here too.
I'm up on a tree and I see no structures, which is weird because all the planted stuff makes me.
It is very strange. Unless someone just walked through here at one point, like, and then needed wood and just moved on, and it hasn't been loaded since, basically.
Yeah, I guess it's possible. That'd be really cool if they could have like a plugin that was like last time this chunk was loaded.
Yeah. That's kind of what the map does in order to render new chunks. They check that. Okay, there's something going on here because the desert has been cleared.
Where I'm at the edge of the desert now. I see it wraps around to some type of hilly biome on one side.
But I thought, you know, in regards to Slice, I thought it was important to still do it this year for posterity's sakes, and do the best we could to still have that segment. And I also knew, you know, we had people that have the kitchen setups and stuff, so I knew it was possible as well. Just, you know, I knew it wasn't going to be ideal, but yeah, the kind of the format we were talking with Drew was, and he did he did a fine job. I'm not completely like Drew sucks, but it was, you know, a dish per round, and we were supposed to get a big list of ingredients and not know what they were used for. Then before each round, he's supposed to tell us exactly the ingredients to use for this round, no extras. Then there were supposed to be extras, but those were cosmetic related items because, you know, the whole thing was about presentation and stuff that were going to be voted on that you had to use to, you know, like one of my suggestions to him was just giant carrots because of the whole meme with Arcus, and then suddenly we were going to have to incorporate a carrot in the last 5 minutes of our round, so you wouldn't even have time to cook it, that sort of thing.
Right.
So that was kind of my suggestion, like try to find some memes and stuff, and then force these visual ingredients on us as the bid for, you know, the punishment type stuff. And somehow or another that ended up being, hey, here's a list of ingredients. Figure out 3 fucking dishes from this list of ingredients, and also 5 of the ingredients you don't use. What? Like, that's like in fucking sanity. Like,
I assumed you guys said I didn't sit in on any of the pre-sliced briefings before saying how to be a judge. I thought you guys had all agreed to this format, and it seemed like it was all
the format that Arcus and Brian met with Drew a week before, I mean, or something like that. And maybe a week and a half before, whatever. And we basically told what I just told you, like, because so when I first came to the table with Arcus and Brian, I said, why don't each of us pick a dish? Arcus, you can pick something that you're great at making. I pick something I'm great at making. And Brian, you pick something you're great at making.
Hot dogs.
Yeah. And then, you know, so, you know, one round, Brian's coming in with an advantage. One round, I'm coming in with an advantage. One round, Arcus is coming in with an advantage. But then we all kind of agreed it would suck to know what we're going to make ahead of time. So we decided we don't really want to know what we're going to make. I don't know where you're at, by the way.
I did some flying around the desert to see. I couldn't find this cleared out part of the desert you're talking about, so I'm just kind of...
It's right here beside it.
I'm at 3887, 673.
Okay. It is at 3745, 566.
Somewhere I'm at the other edge of the desert.
But I think the segment went fine. I can't believe I hit as many dishes as I did, honestly. Because I hit every round.
We didn't give you more points for hitting that. Actually, the thing is, I thought, but besides this whole parfait thing, because my argument was that it was a parfait, I thought we did do the accuracy thing. How you?
Yeah, maybe you did. Honestly, it's the parfait round I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because that when I watched it back, I was like, I was still screaming. You know, the marathon's over, and I'm like, it's not a parfait. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, see.
Yeah, I see it now.
But you haven't seen anything else when you flew around?
No. And I flew around the desert's perimeter.
I mean, I don't know if this is the spot or not. Maybe which episodes we look at the map.
This is going to be interesting, though. This says it's a dessert consisting of layers of ice cream and fruit is the definition of parfait.
That's a parfait the dessert, not parfait the breakfast.
I'm just saying that's the first thing that comes up when
still layered. Still layered.
Definition of it is layered, but it says ice cream.
Yeah, that's an ice cream parfait. But like the ones you have for breakfast, a fruit parfait. Did you look up fruit parfait?
No, I just looked up parfait.
Oh.
But it has fruit on here. I mean, it's one of the things.
Yeah.
I did look up food parfait because I forgot
food parfait.
Food parfait.
But yeah, I wouldn't say slice was my favorite segment. We have talked about that quite a bit now. I enjoyed both the UHCs. I hated the way the second UHC ended. It wasn't supposed to end that way, but you know, what can you do?
What do you mean? Was that with you winning?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was fine with winning, but were you still in the game when it ended?
No, I mean, I was watching the game because it was Breon was the last guy on my team. It was Breon was my team, and we got taken out just before that.
Right. Okay. So my team, man, that UHC was so early. So I went into the thing. I had 3 hours of sleep for the second day in a row. So I was at I think I had at that point 5 hours of sleep for the whole marathon. So I was pretty damn exhausted. So even going into the thing, I was just dead. And so I was not performing very well. I was just out of it. I was also kind of an asshole. I was just picking on soccer to everyone, mainly soccer, more than normal. I was just the saltiest man. And even if you watch the chat, anytime Doll died, granted me and Doll have this, thing going on, but anytime died, I was just a total dick the whole thing. And I attribute that to my tiredness. I think I've become more of snarky when I'm very tired. In fact, we found diamonds right away, and so I'd made an enchanting table. Someone gave us 1 diamond too, and made an enchanting table. And then went to enchant. I was like, I don't have lapis, and I get up and I'm like, I'm not coming back to my computer until there's lapis in my inventory. And I go back there and stand over Cone's shoulder and wait for the lapis. So yeah, I was trying to be silly and stupid, but also I was very tired. So pretty quickly the border starts coming in on where we started at, and Soccer's like, we gotta go. And Bentley, me, and Kingster were all at the bottom of this ravine, and we were like, well, we're already down here at Y13. Let's just dig towards 0-0 from here. And this is still early in the game. It's not the end of the game or anything. Still early in the game. And Soccer's like, let's just run on the surface. And we're like, man, I was like, well, let me dig into the wall here. If I find some diamonds, we're going this way. And I dig in the wall and I find gold, and I'm like, I found diamonds, Soccer. It was just gold. And then might be a jungle over here. No, it's just a tall tree. And then right after that, I do find diamonds a few more blocks in. So everyone agrees to dig towards 0-0. Soccer's a little bit reluctant about this. So we started digging to 0-0, which, in a normal UHC, you wouldn't do this. Cherry UHCs are always a little silly, I think.
Right.
And Bentley, a few minutes into this, goes, hey man, let me show you my cool idea. And he puts down the trap door and he starts digging a 1-by-1 hole towards 0-0. So then our whole team is in this little fucking tunnel, and we just start this meme yeah man, we're team on our belly. Come on, Soccer, get on your belly. And we go probably 1,000 blocks like this, just on our bellies. It was so dumb. And we get to 0-0, and I'm like, all right, let's go up now. Basically was the plan. But then Bentley clears out this whole little pocket for us and puts down furnaces and stuff. And I fall behind. I didn't actually see all this shit. I'd fall behind because I saw some diamonds that he had left along the way, and I'd stop to get those, and I end up in a cave. But I eventually catch back up to him, and they got this whole base set up at 0-0. And Soccer's like, all right, let's go up. And Bentley goes, we could go up, but hear me out. we could just lay on our bellies. So we do. We just lay on our bellies.
That explains why it took so long. So, by the way, I don't know where you went, but I think
I went back to the desert. I went forward some, looked around.
I'm at somebody else's house right now.
Okay, so there is another house. I think we should look at the map in between episodes and kind of. I thought this was going to be easier than it is. I didn't realize I thought there was tons of area that was available still, and there is, but it's still like you hit stuff. So yeah, we should look at the map. Probably wrap this episode up. But to finish my story off really quick before we do, so it should have taken us that long to get to the surface. We decided to come up. So whenever that whole truce started happening about the Jennifer Johnson, and we're not going up until they're out of the sky tower and all this. We're all in a truce until then. We had dug up and we were at the edge of where the surface is at. Basically, we were about to come out, and Ko and them die, and we're like, all right, truce is over, and we're about to come out. We see Arcus's and Kurt's team nearby, and right as we're about to break out, well, actually, we break out, and then it's dark. Like, all right, let's wait till it's daytime, and we'll come out. And then we're waiting on daytime, and the border stops coming. And so our response to the border coming, because we were right there where we could just come out on the surface, was, fuck it, back to our bellies. So we run back down, and this is when everyone's still alive. Well, Ko and Paws had just died, but you're alive. Arcus's team's alive. I think Justin's team might still be alive. There's like still 3 other teams that are alive at this point, other than us. But that shit happens quick. So we get back down there, and then some people just start dying. I'm like, all right, y'all, we got to go. We can't be down here. We can't be down here.
The border was only like 50 blocks wide at that point.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we didn't know that. We just had this little damn stupid hole. Also, the wither was on our heads. Like in our hole, the wither had busted all the way down.
There's
what has happened to you?
Piglin just got me.
Where are you?
It's a maker. I'm at Bayleaf's portal. I can read the sign just barely. I'm in the Nether. I just went through the Nether to see where this thing was at, and I was just kind of standing here waiting for you to finish your story. And and a piglin just started attacking me. Apparently, I guess they're angry.
Piglins are, unless you're wearing gold, remember?
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't know anything about this Nether update. We haven't done anything in the Nether.
It's true. Unless you're wearing gold, piglins hate you. I don't know
where you started going up. I kind of went to the right from where you were going, and there was like a lake, and I saw torches in it in that person's house. So Bayleaf, whoever this Bayleaf person is.
Okay, let me see if I can fly it with the Elytra. I know there's not a lot of durability on it, but
I'm by his or her stuff, because I need to get those cowards.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily, I think it's far enough out there that.
Okay, I see torches. Was it by a cave?
There was water, and then there was like the big structure. It's like huge, like there's a couple like houses and structures and stuff where I was at.
But yeah, so we did try to start digging up while there's still people alive, but this damn wither was just wrecking us because it was right there above us. I don't see anything, Jeff. I see tall like pillars into the sky, but no structures.
Are you back at that desert?
I just left from there and I flew forward.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Trying to think of how to describe this. Yeah, I'm in the.
You might want to look at the map.
My stuff's in the Nether, so you're not loading it.
Right.
Hopefully,
but still, I mean, I don't know how to even get you there or here or anything.
Neither do I. We'll figure it out.
But yeah. Anyways, we tried to come up. The wither was in the damn way. Everyone died in the meantime. And then we were accused of hiding the whole time, which we were not doing. We were really just
a bunch of hiding.
Yeah, it wasn't hiding from y'all. We were doing a stupid damn meme about being on our bellies, and we just thought it was
hiding after describing.
We were not actively trying to stay away from anybody. We were just being stupid, honestly. Not because we didn't want to fight, but because we thought it was really funny. And we didn't know that everything was going to go down in a few fucking seconds. We're underground. Literally, we stayed underground the whole fucking UHC. Like from the start of the game, we went into a cave like 2 minutes in and didn't come out until the last 2 minutes.
Come up after Brian was the only other person alive.
Well, no, that's the thing. We couldn't get past the fucking wither. That's what I'm saying. Like we'd been trying to come up while everyone else was still alive. We were trying to come up long before Brian was the last one alive. We couldn't get past the fucking wither. Because it's that little tiny blocked area like you're talking about, and the wither was guarding it all. We could have just died to the wither, but we wanted to come up and fight. So we were trying to find a way to do that. In the meantime, everyone else died. Did you find snow?
Yes, there was snow around.
Was it past the snow?
It was yes, I don't remember now. I'm gonna have to watch my video back in between episodes to tell you where it was at.
Oh gosh. Did you fly? How did you get this far?
No, I was walking. I wasn't flying.
I don't understand any of this. I have flown all around.
And you running around, and you went straight one way, and I turned right because I kind of lost you. I turned right, and it was only like 50 or 70 blocks past that, so it's not far from where you had been to as well.
Yeah, I see nothing. I see snow biome, but I don't see.
I'm trying to collect some food so I can get out there to you and then actually kind of fly from there and see if I can watch it back and see it.
But yeah, long story short, we didn't mean to miss the whole final bit of combat. And anyone that says that I'm a hider in UHC, I have 50 fucking seasons of UHC that prove otherwise. So like I have a track record. I'm not trying to hide in UHC. Okay, I found a structure.
You found a structure? The structure?
I don't know. It's a structure.
But is there a bunch of little structures, or like it wasn't just one big building? It was.
Looks like mostly one big building.
Do you see a portal that you can see from outside?
Oh, there's another smaller building. What's the sign say? Please feel free to finish or move. Life got too busy for me to play or finish, and feel free to take anything from the chest. I'll miss being part of the server. Bayleaf.
That Bayleaf, that's where I was at.
Well, he's dead, dude. He's gone forever.
But if you go,
oh, he had plans and everything. He had blueprints.
If you find the portal, it was like in a barn.
In a barn.
Well, it was just like there was a structure with like it was open to the outside world, and I saw the portal. I saw it from like a
oh yeah, here he is. Here he is. I found it,
and that's where I just went in.
Okay, well let me see if he's got. He does have wood. Let me make a chest first.
And then before you go,
but yeah, we probably. I guess I'll go in and make sure your stuff's here still inside this episode. But long story short,
state the coordinates of where you're at, and then when you roll in, so I know how to go get to them.
Yeah. Yeah, long story short, we did not want to be seen in a hole with 23,000 people watching. Like, that sucked. And I think that it's kind of okay because for the most part, everyone got a good show. The rest of everything else was good. It just sucks the ending when it went that way. That wasn't intended. We were being stupid and having fun, but we could have put on a better show by coming up and fighting. And I still would have won, but now I'm just being stupid again. Who knows who would have won? Brian was really salty, and so was Soccer, though. Like, legit salty people.
Oh, really?
All right.
But Soccer was? He was on your team.
Yeah, no, Soccer was mad. Like, still is mad. He joined the Bamboo Army.
Wow.
Yep. Okay, the coordinates here are 3990 1037.
Okay.
I'm going in the portal. Ready to fight a pigman. I'll fight him. There is no pigman here. All you need to do is /unlock drops for me to be able to pick up your stuff.
Oh, shit. There. They're unlocked. What's the coords, though?
Hold on. Let me put everything in the chest before anything happens here.
Not that I had much, but I don't want to have...
Well, you had an Elytra.
I was just saying I don't want to have to go get another Elytra or go into my reserve.
It's 512, 140.
Okay, so that should be pretty easy to get to.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. We've recorded a very long episode unintentionally. Hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya. Yeah, I'm trying to actually make my way to iron, and it can't be done, can it?
Iron.
I'm at your place.
Oh, no, there's not any iron.
See you guys.